Hey there, YouTube. This is Sir Daniel 1975, and I'm back here with the next video of this beginning jazz series. And we are on lesson 1.4, so it's actually the fifth video in this series. And so we're moving right along, and we're going to step it up with the major blues scale and also teach you the Dorian mode. Okay. So, the nice thing about this series now is we're getting ready to jump into some of the more commonly used things. And so, the next video will be on the minor blues scale, also with a Dorian mode in there. Then, after that, we'll do the Mixolydian and the Dorian mode. And then after that video, we'll do the composite scale video. And when we get to the composite scale video, we'll probably do, or I will do a mock written solo, okay, and based on the composite scale. So anyway, back to the major blues scale. Um, it's more used than you think. And most people say, I've never heard of a major blues scale. Well, yeah, there is one. So I'm going to talk about it in the concert pitch, and we're in the key of B flat. So the B flat 7 chord with a B flat major blues scale over it will be B flat C, D flat D, F G, B flat. Okay, so you skip two notes. Okay, you skip the E flat and you skip the C in this. Okay, um, I'm sorry, the A. You skip the A in this when you get to the top. My brain went to bass clef. Um, so anyway, the D flat could also be thought of as a C sharp. Okay, so that scale is going to sound like. Okay, it's going to sound like that. The next scale we're talking about is the minor 7 chord, which with a minor 7, we do a Dorian mode. Okay, so that'd be the second scale degree in the key of B flat. So the second scale degree in B flat starts on a C, and don't treat it like a C major scale because it's going to have a B flat in it. It's also going to have that E flat in there too. Okay, so it's got a couple flats. It's what makes it Dorian. Okay, so this in any major key, the second note in that key, the chord built on that is a minor chord, and you would use the notes from a Dorian scale over. That's the most common thing to do. Okay, so. You hear that? That's how a Dorian sounds, okay? Now we're going to do the the E flat 7 chord, and that's your 4 chord. That's how that sounds. And then your 5-7 chord, which is an F7. Okay, that's how that goes. So the pattern that we have in this is we're not doing any articulation things in this. This is just a thing to keep playing over and over and over again to learn the scale. Okay, so the scale pattern that's in here is. And then, of course, you would go to the 4th chord. And then back to the root chord. And let me scroll to where you can see the next bit. Okay, so then when you get to the last 4 bars of this 12 bar blues, it'll be G7, then F7, and C7, and then the turnaround again. So it'll be. Okay, and then it takes you back to the tune. All right, and so, and just like in the last practice session, it's got a tag ending on it. So repeating the scale, so it's going to be the 5-7-4-7 and the 1-7 chord. Okay. So, um, now let's get ready to actually play this thing. And like I said, if you need this, you got to write it down. So you got to freeze frame it and write it down. So I've changed the ratio of how the music is so that it's a little easier to follow along this music. I've also slowed it down about 15 beats to make it a little bit easier, okay? And also I've left the off to the right the scale chart for all the different instruments, okay? So here we go. All right. So, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Um, it helps me because it forces me to do more of these videos to help everyone out, and just be looking for the next video, which, like I said, is going to be on the minor blues scale. It'll be the same kind of format as this one is, but with the minor blues scale. Then we'll do another video after that, which will be the Mixolydian and Dorian scales, and then we will go to doing the composite scale for the final well, it won't be the final video, and that video will utilize that scale, and then I'll probably do a video where on this 12-bar blues that you improvise over it, and I'll write a basic written solo to be learned, okay, and then after that we'll pick some minor, oh no, not some minor, we'll pick some 12 bars blues tunes to learn in the key of B flat. Okay? All right. Thanks for watching.